Hello and welcome to another update video on XRP. Wow, what a move! And XRP is currently moving from support towards resistance, or rather towards this next pivot area, target area, which I shared with you in the last video update earlier today. Quite an aggressive move at the moment, 8% up, and that is all very much in line with my idea that the price should be moving up in both counts, actually. In both scenarios, we were watching for higher prices here on the smaller time frame, right? Because we said either this fourth wave bottomed here on the weekend, and this is a wave 1 to the upside. It was a 5-wave move, so we were tracking a corrective pullback in wave 2. And then from there we said, okay, a third wave should take us higher. And then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5, and that can take us into this blue zone up there around 380 to 430? Yeah, roundabout. Or even in a more bearish scenario, this initial move down was only the A wave. Then we have an ABC structure in a B wave, where specifically this zone is relevant. So we said, either way, in both scenarios, we should see the price move towards this area next, and then we can get a rejection there and a C wave down. So the ideal entry point here was, of course, the zone, the support zone, the 1-2 setup, and now we are on the move. So we've now moved quite quickly within a couple of days from support into target area, into resistance. And there could be some resistance, especially in this area around 330 to 340. What I'm watching for is obviously if the price can get to 347, because this would be the first ideal target for this third wave. We can get there, that's the 138% extension, yeah? Then we can add support for the wave 4 pullback. Ideally, we would see some extensions, however, so that we can, in the next, in the larger move, even get to $4 plus, yeah, the next move up. So, yeah, quite a quick recovery here. There is some structural resistance possibly in this area here around 330 as well. So, yeah, this would be an area where there could be quite some resistance. We'll pay attention to it. For now, the trend appears to be up, and we are following currently the roadmap. What I wanted to share with you as well is the larger time frame. And this is the shorter time frame. I mean, naturally, the price now needs to hold above certain levels to keep this upside momentum intact, right? So maybe before we go to the larger time frame, let's just discuss what are those levels. I don't want to have the support zone too tight. So the one I'm going to give you that keeps the local uptrend alive is the one between the 50% retracement and the 23.6 retracement. So especially here, the $3.08 level needs to hold to keep the local uptrend intact. This is micro support, impulsive support. Actually, I could move it a little higher, but sometimes you get a lot of volatility. So technically speaking, 313 ideally would hold, but as long as we're holding $3.08, I would call it an impulse. So yeah, the overall momentum is up, and that gives you at least a level here to watch. What we will do now is we're going to remove the support zone here. We don't need that one anymore. Now let us also take a look at the XRP larger time frame chart, just so that it's clear that this was just kind of the micro. Looking at the larger time frame, I think we have some promising price action here. Price is pushing, and we could be on our way to 380 to 430 next. Yeah, these are the next fib levels. And just so that you know, in that white count I showed you, this would be it. A wave, B wave, C wave, in wave B. But then the price could try another rally from there, from the lower support region. But for now, as long as those micro support levels I just shared with you are holding, the overall pressure is up and things are in line with the preferred scenario, which still suggests we could be on our way higher, specifically because we saw a 5-wave move up from the weekend low. That was a good clue, right? Those are our clues. That's why we're tracking those smaller time frame charts. So yeah, that's the update on XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.